Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. But then I've just randomly decided to record this video because lately I've been sharing a lot and I feel like sometimes it's better to, share with you some bits of me and my past that maybe you will never hear from anybody or you might never know, but it's good to get vulnerable. That's why my channel is called Get Naked with Lydia. Yeah, here we just get vulnerable, we get naked, we say the truth, we open our hearts, and yeah, that's what keeps us going. And I just decided to tell you guys that somebody asked me before even I go there. I did a video on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you're missing out a lot. A lot. People have fun there with me. So follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because we have to get some motivation to keep going. Anyway, I posted a video where I was having my brows done, and but when I was having my brows done, because it was a 3 hours process, at some point my lips ran out of lip gloss, and because I was on the table, I couldn't access my bag to put on to reapply my lip gloss. And when my lips, the reason why most of you can never see my lips dry is because I don't like them dry because they look bad. They look bad. They get so dark, like dark, dark, dark. And so when I posted that video, there was a comment that said, "Your lips look so dark." And I was like, yeah, there's a reason why they look dark. And if you don't know, some people have natural black or dark lips. Some are just natural. There's nothing wrong with them, just how they are. And then others, it has to be an effect from something. So mine, naturally, they're not black. That's why when I put on lip gloss like this, they look good. They don't look like out of color. So mine are because so many years ago, few years ago, I used to smoke. I used to smoke cigarettes. And I used to be a very bad smoker. Like, I could smoke a whole packet of cigarettes. A packet has 20, has 12. I can't remember well, but I used to smoke Dunhill sports. It's called Dunhill something menthol. I can't even remember. I could do 12 sticks per day. 12 cigarettes a day. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. And you might ask, how did you start smoking, or how did you stop? I started out of peer pressure. Like, I used to hang around people that used to smoke, and I started, I was like, "Ebu nisikie venye ina taste. Like, let me feel, like, let me just get the feeling of smoking. Today you try, tomorrow you try, the other day you try, and eventually you become hooked. It becomes part of you." And that's why they say habits are formed by little and little decisions every day. The more you continue asking for someone to pass you a joint, you're building a habit. So I became I became he is it hitched? I became what? Hooked. Sorry, I became hooked eventually, and I couldn't stop smoking. Like, even I could wake up. Sorry, it's past midnight when I'm recording this video. That's why I'm yawning. I need to be in bed. I could wake up during the night out of the sleep. Instead of the way people wake up and go to the washroom, me, I just wake up and light a cigarette and smoke. Like, even like thrice or 4 times per night. That was crazy. I used to smoke. Some of you might ask, like, why did you stop, or how did you stop? When my sister came to learn of it, we had just reunited in 2018. That's when I stopped. No, we reunited in 2017. And then she learned a few months later. She saw me smoking. and she was devastated. She didn't ask me anything, but I didn't even know she had seen me. This story was told to me by her husband because she became really sick. I think she was so stressed, and her husband told me, like, this what is happening. She's stressed because she saw you doing this and this. And I was like, yani, this stupid habit can make my sister get sick. Like, alikuwa na high blood, she had high blood pressure, she was stressed, she was not okay. I was like, this small habit this stupid habit that is not even helping me in any way. Like, I act like as if it's a cool thing to do it. It's not really helping me in any way. It's just getting me high, it's not helping me in a big deal. So I just said, you know what? If this is what is causing my sister to be this sick, I'm not going to smoke this shit again. No. And you know what? The power of the mind. Until today, from that day, I've never put a joint of cigarette in my mouth. Never again. That was the last day I made that decision that I'll not smoke again. And until today, by the way, I hate the smell of cigarette. Sometimes I must come across someone who is smoking, and I just inhale that smell, and I will be like disgusted. I'll be disgusted. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, guys. I should go to bed immediately. So when I come across someone that has smoked cigarettes, like, I feel disgusted. I feel like puking, like, literally. Now, how I manage it, I have my bag is here. I have PK. I don't know if you guys know PK, but I never lack PK chewing gum. It's menthol. It's the blue one. It's the menthol. It's very bitter. It has a very high level of calorie. I don't lack this in my bag, because sometimes, even if you stop something, eventually sometimes you will be reminded, or that craving will come along. So especially with smoking. So whenever I feel like smoking, like, I know that feeling. Whenever I feel like smoking, this is what I chew. I just take one of these and I chew, and within a minute, that feeling goes away. So I never ever lack. If you know me, those who know me, they know this one is my best friend, and I don't share. If you borrow me this one, I'll give you one. That's it. And most of the times, if you're just not that close to me, I'll just tell you no. This one thing I'll never share in my life. Like, so yeah, my phone went off before I finished that video, but I'm back to finish it. So yeah, always I carry my chewing gum, my PK chewing gum. Whenever I get the urge to smoke, I just chew on my PK chewing gum. Then I have my lip gloss. I'm always, even sleeping, I'm always on lip gloss. Like, they have to be oiled. They have to be oiled, because if they are not, they look pathetic. Anyway, I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of smoking. I don't recommend. If you have never smoked, don't even think of starting. It's not an easy journey. It causes so much harm in your body than you can ever think about. So if you haven't started, leave it. If you have started, please find a way to quit. Like, it's not worth it. Alafu then the peer pressure, and like, I don't know, they just things that comes along with peer pressure. Yeah? Don't let that shit get into your head. Like, things are never that serious. If you're smoking because you want, fine, but not just because people want you to do it. Even alcohol, just don't get into habits of playing or going along with people's behaviors or pleasure, and you just want to be with them and you want to impress them, so you start doing the things they're doing just because, it's not a reason enough. It's not worth it. Addiction to something is not worth it. Sometimes everybody is addicted to something, and some addictions, they're not worth it. Get addicted to getting money. Get addicted to bettering yourself. Get addicted to, you know, changing the lives of people around you, like your siblings, your parents. Those are the right kind of addictions, not this one for drugs and alcohol and cigarettes. And you know, nowadays the new fashion is the vape. Guys, you should Google some things even before you try them. Those things, they are causing so much harm in your body. And you know, it looks cool, it looks fashionable, it looks, you know, high end, like you know what you're doing, you're the babe of the town, you're the guy who knows, you know, how to go with the trends. But it is bad. Like, if I've followed some few celebs, like Murugi Munyi used to smoke vape. She stopped because clearly, it's, even on TikTok, some time back I was scrolling, and I saw some stories of people who have been vaping, and they were giving their story of why they need to stop and their journey, and it's ugly, it's bad. I thank God my journey of stopping to smoke wasn't that hard, because it was more into my mind. It wasn't hard to stop. Yeah, the few first days and weeks, it's hard, but because you know what you're doing, that's what will motivate you. So it's not easy, and don't wait when it's too late. I smoked for 4 years, since 2014 to 2018. Yeah, since 2014 to 2018. I started around 2013, just, you know, trying out for other people's around me, and then 2014, that's when I got hooked, and then I stopped in 2018. So it's been 5 years. This is the 5th year. I've not smoked a cigarette ever, never. I hate it. Don't give it to me. Like, even when you're smoking, and me, but I don't even have a friend who smokes. Like, all my friends, they don't smoke. They don't smoke cigarettes. So that's not the kind of friendship I would want to keep, because I know I would be tempted. And sometimes you think you're strong and you've gotten over something, but then you're a human being. The memory is familiar of whatever that is happening, and it might want it back, and I don't want such some temptation. So yeah, that's something you will learn about me today. I hope this video was informative. I hope you will make better decisions. I hope you will think twice when hopping into trends. Trends sometimes are not worth it. Trends, sometimes they can get you deeper into the ditches of life, and you know, getting out of those ditches can be messy and ugly. So please make wise decisions. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for coming with me along this video. I love you so much. Remember to subscribe, share, like, and if you think you have a friend whom you think is doing something that you know has very bad repercussions, especially when it comes to addiction, please be with them, help them, make them realize what they are doing is wrong. You know, one step at a time, one person at a time. Nawapenda sana. Until next time, bye.